Hello guys, let's solve this question together. We have 8 to the power of x multiplied by 4 to the power of x all over 4 is equal to 12. We are asked to find the value of x in this equation, all right? We are looking for the value of x. So we say solution 8 to the power of x multiplied by 4 to the power of x over 4 is equal to 12. So the first step here is to multiply both sides by 4. So let's say multiply both sides by 4. Okay, so when we do that, we'll have 8 to the power of x multiplied by 4 to the power of x multiplied by 4 is equal to 12 multiplied by 4. So we are multiplying by 4 because we want to remove this denominator. There is no way to remove this denominator of 4 without multiplying with the inverse of this division, which is the multiplication. So when we do that, we have this to the power of x multiplied by 4 to the power of x is equal to 12 times 4 will give us 48, right? Yes. So now, seeing 8, we can write it as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. That is going to give us 2 to the power of 3, right? This is 1, 2, 3. Then for 4, we write it as 2 times 2, which is going to be 2 to the power of 2. Okay? So now let's continue. So this becomes, we are going to be writing it as 2 to the power of 3. 2 to the power of 3 raised to power x multiplied by 2 to the power of 2 raised to the power of x is equal to 48. Okay, so let's solve. Now, in the law of indices, when you have something like a to the power of x, close bracket, raised to the power of y, it becomes a to the power of x, y. The two powers will multiply. So now here, applying this rule here, this two power will multiply, making it 2 to the power of 3x multiplied by 2 to the power of 2x is equal to 48. Now, we'll introduce another law of indices that when you have an identity such as a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n is the same thing as saying a to the power of m plus n. This is because you have the same base here, and because they are the same base, you do what? Add the power. So now in this case, you have 2 to the power of 3x plus 2x is equal to 48, right? Now this becomes 3x plus 2x to give us 5x is equal to 48. All right. Now, I want us to be solving this using two methods, okay? So the first method that we introduce now is to break down this 48 into, let's see the factors of 48. 48 will give us 224 here, 2 here again we have 12, 2 here we'll have 6, 2 here we'll have 3, and another 3 will have 1. That's going to give us 2 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Multiplied by 3. So now we are going to be doing something. Just watch closely and see what we are going to do here. Okay, so this becomes 2 to the power of 5x is equal to 2 to the raised to power 4 multiplied by 3. Okay, now let's introduce logarithm here. We'll say take log of both sides. All right. Now we're taking the log of both sides. This is the first method I want us to solve this particular question. Right. Now, we are taking the log of both sides. When we do that, we'll have log 2 to the power of 5x is equal to log 2 raised to the power 4 multiplied by 3. This is in bracket. Okay. Now we'll continue. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the way I'm solving this, and click on that subscribe button to support me, okay? So now, when we're applying this, when we're taking the log of both sides, now we're using a logarithm rule that says that when you have log a to the power of s, it can be written as x log a, okay? So that's what we're going to use to solve it now. So let's go. This becomes 5x log 2, right, is equal to log 2 raised to the power 4 multiplied by 3, right? Now, we are having a multiplication here. We're going to introduce another logarithm rule that when you have log A multiplied by B is the same thing as saying log A plus log B. Okay, so now this is 5x log 2 is equal to log 2 to the power of 4 plus log 3. Okay, now we are going to continue. This becomes 5x log 2 is equal to, now for this now we've already stated this rule here, so we are going to be applying it here. So this becomes 4 log 2 plus log 3. All right, now what is going to happen now? We're going to divide both sides by log 2. We are looking for the value of 5x, so we're going to be dividing by log 2. Sorry. So when we do that, we'll have 5x log 2 all over log 2, right, is equal to 4 log 2 plus log 3 all over log 2. All right, this will cancel this. So we're now left with 5x is equal to, now don't forget that this log 2 is for both here and for here. So it becomes 4 log 2. Just like saying when you have A plus B over C. It's the same thing as saying A over C plus B over C. We're going to apply that here, right? Okay. So now this is 4 log 2 over log 2 plus log 3 over log 2. Now, log 2 cancel log 2, right? So we now have that 5x is equal to 4 plus. Now, when we do a change of base, here this becomes, so when you have something like log A over log B, same thing as saying log A base B. So the denominator becomes the base of the logarithm. So in this case, this becomes log 3 base 2. And this is our value for, now we're looking for the value of x, right? So let's continue. To find the value of x, we divide both sides by 5. So, 5x over 5 is equal to 4 plus log 3 base 2 over 5. 5 cancel 5, so our x is equal to 4 plus log 2 base 3. Log 3, sorry, log 3 base 2. So this is our value for x. Now I've solved it using this method of breaking down 48 into 2 to the power of 4 multiplied by 3. Now let's solve it using the more common method. And now you have to tell me which of the method do you prefer. Okay? Now let's do that. Okay? So now for this, let's continue from here. I'm sure you know where we've got up to this point. Next step is to do what? Take log of both sides. Take log of both sides. We'll do that, we'll have log 2 to the power of 5x is equal to log 48. Okay? Now, when you apply this rule that I already shared with us before, then you have log a to the power of x, the same thing as writing x log a, right? So this case becomes 5x log what? 2. That's equal to log 48. All right, so let's continue. Now we have 5x log 2. Here we want to find the value of x. So we'll be dividing both sides by log 2. So we'll divide here by log 2. That's equal to log what? 48 over log 2, right? Okay, so this cancels this. So 5x is equal to log 48 over log 2. And 48 can be written as 2 multiplied by 24. right? So let's just replace this with 2 multiplied by 24, which will still give us our 48. So now, when you have a logarithm such as a log a multiplied by b, the same thing as saying log a plus log b. So this now comes down to 5x is equal to log 2 plus log 24, right? Over log 2. Again, I've shared this before, but I'll be sharing that for people that are just joining us from this very point. When you have a plus b over c, it's the same thing as saying a over c plus b over c, right? So let's apply this. Here is now 5x is equal to log 2 over log 2 plus log 24 over log 2. Okay, this cancels this 1. So we have 5x is equal to 1 plus log 24 over log 2. Okay, now we can write 24 as 2 multiplied by 12. Okay, so it now become 5x is equal to 1 plus log 2 multiplied by 12 all over log 2. Okay, I don't want to wipe up this first solving so that we can refer back to it. This is what we got as our answer using the first method. So 5x is equal to 1 plus. Now I said here before that when you have this, it translates to this. Okay, so now this is now log 2 plus log 12 over log 2. 5x is equal to 1 plus log 2 over log 2. I hope you're following, plus log 12 over log 2. So we keep breaking this down. This becomes 1. We keep breaking this down until 1 plus 1 is 2 plus log 12, which is going to be 2 multiplied by 6, right? So because of space, I don't want us to keep going back and forth with doing most of these identities. So 2 plus log 2, this is 6, 2 multiplied by 6. So from here, using this law of logarithm, it now becomes log 2 plus log 6 over log 2 over log 2. All right, this cancel this to give you 1. This adds to this to give us 3. Now we have 5x is equal to 3 plus log 6 is going to be 2 multiplied by 3, which should give us 6 over log 2, right? So we have 5x is equal to 3 plus log 2 plus log 3 all over log 2 here, all over log 2. Log 2 cancel log 2, have 1. So now we have 5x is equal to 4 plus, right? 5x is equal to 3 plus 1 will give us 4. 4 plus log 3 over log 2. Okay, so we're going to be doing a change of base here. To do a change of base, we have this identity such as log a over log b. It becomes log a base b. So notice that the denominator becomes the base of the logarithm. So when we do this, our base will become log 2, will be 2. So we have 5x is equal to 4 plus log 3 base 2. Okay, now let's divide both sides by 5. Divide here by 5. Divide here by 5. 5 here, 5. So x is equal to 4 plus log 3 base 2 over 5. Now, this is our answer for x using the second method, and this is our answer. This is over 5 because we have 5. But this is our answer using the first method. All right, so let's check and see if this answer that we got as the value of x is correct. Okay, so let's do a check. Let's verify. A to the power of x multiplied by 4 to the power of x over 4, is it equal to 12? Right? So multiply both sides, becomes a to the power of x multiplied by 4x is equal to 48. Now this is now 2 to the power of 3x multiplied by 2 to the power of 2x is equal to 48. When you add the powers, you have 2 to the power of 5x, 48. Now we are doing a check. Is it equal to 48? Our value of x is what? This. So we have 2 to the power of 5, open bracket, 4 plus log 3 base 2 over 5. Is it equal to 48? Right? And this is the power. This is over 1. This is the power, and this is another one. This will cancel out. So I'm now left with 2 to the power of 4 plus log 3 base 2. Is it equal to 48? Now, when you have something like 2 to the power of a, okay, when you have a to the power of x plus y, it's same thing as saying a to the power of x multiplied by a to the power of y. Okay, so let's do that here. So this becomes 2 to the power of 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of log 3 base 2. Is it equal to 48? 2 to the power of 4 is going to give us 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 4 times 4. That's 16, right? So we have 16 multiplied by base 2, cancel base 2, multiplied by 3. Is it equal to 48? So we see that our 16 times 3 is going to give us 48. That is equal to 48. Therefore, the left-hand side, same thing as the right-hand side. That goes to tell you that our value for x to be 4 plus log 3 base 2 over 5 is correct. Bye-bye. See you in my next one. Ciao.